Yeah, by the way, like, did you guys see this? I got tagged criminal. This season alone lost 1200 LP from just dodging. Okay, now look at this. Look at this, chat. 1200 LP divided by 5 equals 240. 240 games. Conservatively, one game equals 5 minutes. Time waste. Or dodges. One dodge equals 5 minutes time waste. Okay? So we get back to the same original number, right? Equals 1200 minutes wasted per player. Okay? So what does that give us? That is equals 20 hours x 10. You understand this shit? He wasted 200 hours of time. Wasted. He wasted 200 hours of time by his own fucking dodging alone. That's just him. Not even counting other dodges. Not even counting other fucking players. Like, this is absolutely fucking criminal. X10 because it's 10 fucking players in a dodge. 4 teammates, 5 others, himself included 10. So he wasted not only his own 20 hours, but 180 hours of other fucking players' time. You understand? Like, this is IP ban, in my opinion. And that's like a person who's a content creator and a person who, like, is very influential, right? And people will emulate the behavior and copy this shit. So you can't even calculate how much down the line ruin is bringing to the fucking game. Wait, why are you so passionate about this? Because it's ruining the fucking game. What do you mean, why? Let me tell you something that's fucking crazy. Middle East region has no players. It's a barren fucking land. It's a desert. You're playing this server and people in chat are like, oh my god, it's a 10-minute queue. It is a 12-minute queue. It's way faster than EU West and NA. Way fucking faster. Because this is better than 3-minute queue with 15 dodges. Way better. Because people don't dodge on this server. Almost ever. They don't FF. They don't dodge. They actually play the fucking game out. Like, it's awesome shit. I've seen you wait an hour to play because dodges, right? It was turned into a fucking video. My video that's pending right now, we're waiting on the video. It's literally dodge. It's literally about, like, people dodging all the time. Oh, what the fuck? This is starting a storm. Time wasted after, but imagine the time LP wasted without the dodge. How is it the time wasted if you're playing the game? Dodging is good objectively, and you will never convince me otherwise. What are these people? Imagine the LP and time was for all the players, so his team playing the games he didn't feel like playing. My brother, he literally pressed accept. What do you mean he didn't feel like it? Are you kidding me? Like, are you guys denying the draft is part of the fucking game? But in this 240, let's say you lose 70% of these games. It's not 70%. I never, like, I don't dodge at all. I literally don't fucking dodge at all. Why is my win rate not 30%? I get challenger on every server. I play the shittiest champion. I never dodge. Where are my 30% win rate? Where are my fucking losses? Where are all of my losses? No, but all these people saying like, oh, but the win rate, How do I get high win rate? How? Am I just an anomaly every single season? Every single time? Do you have a problem with people dodging in general or only in high elo? In low elo, you can't ever justify dodging, I feel like. You can make a little bit of sense in your argument in high elo, right? Because you know a lot of people, you know how the games are going to go most of the time, but even then it's not true. Because almost no games are 10 challengers, almost no games like 10 competent players where you can predict the outcome efficiently. But in low elo, I don't see a reason to ever dodge in low elo. Unless you're like houses burning, IRL emergency, shit like that. What is the reason? So it's better to face an unplayable matchup in low elo. See, what you just wrote doesn't exist. You don't understand that there is no such thing as an unplayable matchup in low elo. There is no such thing as an unplayable matchup in master fucking elo, because master is garbage. If it's a guaranteed loss, you dodge. True, I agree. I agree. Okay? If you perfectly create Laplace's demon, and you can model every atom in the universe and predict by the deterministic formula, predict that the outcome of the game will be 100% loss, I agree. Go for the dodge. If you consider playing equals phase, just uninstall already. So fucking true, man. So true. I dodged my support Nunu with Ghost Cleanse. You literally got outplayed by Nunu. He wanted you to dodge, so he doesn't dodge. So you just got fucking outplayed by the Ghost Cleanse Nunu. And you reinforced his behavior by doing so. Because next time he's gonna do it again because it worked last time because of people like you. Like, look, it's not like I'm saying some fucking random shit, talking out of my ass without experience. I haven't dodged the game in like 13 fucking years. You can't tell me those arguments. I lived through it. You cannot tell me that shit. I know 98 times out of 100 they're gonna dodge because they're baiting you to dodge. You can't tell me that. Maybe you can run that argument to somebody who dodges, but you can't do it to me. I experience it all the time. Low Velo doesn't know what an unplayable matchup is anyway. Exactly. YouTube making sense. YouTube chatters making sense. The amount of mental gymnastic players pull out to try to justify the dodging and give up early is just it doesn't work. Like, the arguments for dodging are terrible. Like, in order to accept the arguments, you would have to admit that you don't enjoy the game 80% of the time. You want to play only the games that you enjoy, which is a very, very minuscule amount. At that point, what the fuck are you doing in League of Legends in the first place? Go play some other game. You only care about LP, you don't care about getting better, you don't care about playing the game, you don't care about, like, enjoying the game, nothing. What if you know you won't have fun in the matchup, so you dodge? First of all, you're not playing the matchup, you're playing 5v5. What if every person in the lobby thought that way? You do realize you're a parasite, piggybacking off of the kind people who admit their bad matchups and play them and face the consequences of their draft. You understand that? If every person thought like you selfishly, nobody would ever get to play the game. Because never is it going to be symmetrical perfectly with perfect matchups for everybody. You understand that? Like, it's so impressive that I have to talk about this shit. You guys can't piece it together. And you know what's the worst part? The thing that you guys are arguing for, it's the prevailing opinion of the community. That's how shit the community is right now. It is unironically the prevailing fucking opinion. You know what's the funniest thing? Nobody bats an eye on dodging. Everyone's like, dodging's fine. Majority of the community is pro dodging. And I just do the numbers on one of the streamers who are influential and do dodging all the time, which everyone fucking does. And everyone's like, oh shit, let's make this go viral because it's game changing, you know? I honestly believe this is too much time to be wasted. It's IP ban. That's honestly what I believe. He pressed accept without knowing his teammates. That's the point of matchmaking. That's what matchmaking is about. That is quite literally the whole point of matchmaking. I don't understand. These arguments are so fucking absurd, man. Oh yeah, earlier I was working and my tweet got retweeted by Chase Shako. I saw this and I just responded to it earlier before the stream. The same people that complain about dodging complain when a one trick doesn't dodge, right? You can make this maybe point, maybe, but it's like so pointless here because you're retweeting my tweet. Make your own tweet, perfectly fine. But this kind of implies, it borderline implies that I have that belief. You can't have both. Dodging when his champ is banned is being respectful to his teammates. This is like ludicrous. But either way, I just have to respond to like kind of clear my name because it's implying that I'm the guy doing that. Absolutely pointless tangent which attributes a random opinion that I do not hold. You do realize that if dodging wasn't a game mechanic, being 100% pure OTP would be impossible. This is even true right now, but I didn't want to go into that. It's way too complex to talk over Twitter. Pure 100% OTP doesn't exist even now. Even if 100% of your games are played by one champ, pure 100% OTP doesn't exist because the game is much too complex. So I'm using an OTP definition that majority of community uses, which is stupid anyway, but I'm just kind of assimilating here. The problem you imagine would fix itself as people would be a constellation of their various skills and their elo would represent it as such, obviously speaking, right? Because like if you cannot leave any scenario that you want to leave, you have to engage in other champions, other skills, and your skill set would like shine fully. I don't know, there's not a single good argument you can make about dodging. I've ran through this in my head. I agree with myself, and I can make better arguments than 90% of like League community anyway. So if I beat myself in an argument, like I don't know. And I'm just waiting for like even more random fucking tweets to pop up around dodging. I go through this argument once a year online and it's just never ending.
Dodging is terrible for the game? Do not listen to the Bosnian man. He plays Vel'Koz. Of course he doesn't want you to dodge his abilities. LOL.